Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. Yo! Howdy, folks. Yes, I said howdy. Might as well just be Woody today. What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? Let's jump onto the Monday stream. Come on. Come on. Oh, my God. We're still talking about this? Now we're talking about a bullish flip? Jordan, what the hell, man? You were literally bearish 2 days ago, and now you're bullish? Can't take this shit anymore, man. Christ, it's like the only thing that's flipping is what Jordan thinks. He's bullish, then he's bearish. Bullish, bearish. Make up your freaking mind. What are you? You know I'm bearish. Nothing has changed. The world is shit. Okay? The world is shit. We're going to shit. We're all going to die at this point. Christ, man. Sick of this freaking stream. Yo! What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We got Clint in here. I see Clint laughing. What's going on, Clint? Drew, howdy Inu is a rug. Well, it's so, you think that's a joke. You're going to see that in the next bull market. Howdy Inu will be the next 50x coin. You already know what it is. Keith, what's going on? He said, I called 21K first. Bathwire said, howdy. We got the howdy Inu in here. Bulls are coming in 2024. Anyways, let's jump on to the chat, man. Let's jump on in to the stream. What's going on? What's going on? Bearish Jordan is far more entertaining. John, how is Bearish Jordan more entertaining? Holy shit. Anyways, guys, today we're going to talk about the potential Bitcoin flips that could happen. Now, this does not mean that I'm bullish, okay? I want to put this out there, and I want to make this very, very, very clear today. Very, very clear. I want to make this clear, man. This does not mean that I'm bullish. I will say that, and I will say that forever. But we're going to look at what is the earliest that we could see a potential flip to the upside based off previous times, right? And based off of our longer term indicators, right? 2-week charts, monthly charts, and crazy shit like that. I feel like my face is red. Guys, does my face look red? Maybe it just looks red in the camera. Maybe I'm just super, super embarrassed today. I don't know. Do I feel embarrassed? No, I don't. I feel like it's every other day over here. You guys see the new thumbnail. Guys, how do you feel about the new thumbnail? I feel like, I had to switch it up a little bit. I had to add a little pizzazz in the thumbnail because, man, yeah, I was getting a little bored with my thumbnails, man. I'll be honest, like I would never click on one of my thumbnails ever. If I saw my thumbnail on YouTube, you think I would ever click on that thumbnail? No. I would probably have a 1% chance of clicking on that thumbnail. And holy shit, it was true. It's classy. Thank you, JW. Very, very classy. Very, very classy, man. V Sun said Phantom. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at altcoins and everything in between. There was some good stuff on the charts today, man. I will have to say, very, very juicy stuff on the charts. But let's jump on CoinMarketCap, see what's going on here, and then we'll jump on into some other stuff. Bitcoin pretty much flat. I mean, Bitcoin's not doing shit, but there's some altcoins doing stuff. Ethereum up 1%. Pretty much the whole top 10, I guess, is up like 1%. The biggest gainers today, Solana. Wow, Jordan, you're making fun of Solana and Litecoin, and they're up literally the most today. What an idiot. Jordan's bearish on Solana, bearish on Litecoin, and they go down. They literally go down and they pump up the most. What an idiot. Only Jordan gets bearish at support. Oh, man. I didn't buy any, though, because I'm an idiot, too. But at least I admit I'm an idiot. Guys, everyone call Jordan an idiot in the chat. He's an idiot. But yes. We got Solana up about 12.7%. Nice little day on Sol. I'll take that. I will take that. A lot of you guys will take that. A lot of you guys still believe in Sol, right? I'm pretty sure Mike believes in Sol. I am pretty sure Mike believes in Sol. Let's look at what Mike said in the pregame lobby. This is what Mike said in the pregame lobby right here. Everyone look. See the top left? Mike said Sol is the comeback coin of 2023. So, and this is not bearish Mike. This is Michael Hoff, who is always bullish. He's kind of like me. He's always bullish. And John, who thinks, it's gonna flip and go sideways to the left, which is as far as Bitcoin goes in the pregame lobby. You guys always make me laugh in the pregame lobby, man. But yeah, so you have some stuff up today. The whole market was pretty much up. I mean, the only thing down was Ton Coin, whatever this is, Ton, T-O-N. That's one of the new ones that came out pretty recently. But like we said, you're going to see these new altcoins start to pop up in 2023. And those are going to be the ones that are interesting into the next bull market because a lot of the best gainers in the last bull market were coins that came out in 2019, 2020, after the bear market. So let's see what we got. Anyways, we got that cracking for us today. What else do we got? We got Fear and Greed. Let's do a quick little refresh. I'm sure we're going to get more vacation ads. Let's see if we get any weird ads today. No weird ads. No weird ads, unfortunately. We got the normal ads. We're beach bound. I guess I'm ready for vacation here. Coming up at the end of January. I'm going to Florida in January. I can't wait, man. We're going to go on all the little Mickey Mouse rides. We're going to have a lot of fun. Me and Jabba personally having a lot of fun there. Fear and Greed X at 26. Literally at the same thing it's been for, I think, like 2 months now. When's the last time we had a different Fear and Greed? The last time we had a different Fear and Greed was September. We haven't been in extreme fear or in neutral since September. Holy moly, we've just been in fear. So no one's been shitting their pants, okay? Like Jabba will be when he's going on It's a Small World. Mom, I'm scared. This ride's so dangerous. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. I just want to go home and shore. This is scary. If you guys ever been on It's a Small World, you know what I'm talking about. It's probably the most unscary ride there is. You go like 2 miles per hour through that shit. Literally 2 miles per hour. Anyways, let's look at inflation. We'll jump onto some charts. Inflation, I want to look at this every day. Now down to, this is true inflation, down to 5.69%. So this continues down. The last month, this looks like it is down about 0.7%. We'll see what the true CPI comes in the middle of January. And that'll obviously be, hopefully, a kicker to the upside for us and not a little Debbie Downer to the downside. with the next CPI coming up, I believe, in mid-January. So that's about what we got going on in the market today. What's going on with Bitcoin, though? What the hell is Bitcoin? I asked a question in the pregame lobby. We said, what price will Bitcoin close January at? A lot of you guys were saying, I saw some 14Ks, I saw some 18Ks. Let me know in the chat, where will Bitcoin close the month in January? And I'll put your prediction on the screen, so it will be forever be remembered here on YouTube. Fahid, what's going on? Small world is annoying, though. It's all about the 5-year-old. Oh, yeah, it's all about the damn 5-year-old, man. All about that damn 5-year-old. What's futures look like? The futures are actually green right now. We'll get to that when we get to the macro section. That's a good question. Fahid said 16,534. Let's see. Let's go back down to the bottom here. Let's see. Clint coming in with the great chat. Look at Clint. He said, random website is true inflation. LOL, go to the grocery store. It's so true, man. You're seeing grocery go up like crazy right now. Clint, you cracked me up, man. Some of you guys saying 17,500. We got Jack saying 17,500. We got Bigden saying 21K. We got Elliot saying 17K. So we got some interesting takes here. Anyways, let's do the short-term price action, and then we'll jump on into the meat and potatoes of the video today. The meat and potatoes. By the way, guys, before the stream started, I did have some pierogies, and oh my god, they are so good. Guapkis! Not pierogies, guapkis. And holy moly, I ate like 3 of them. I'm actually full, believe it or not. I've been starving myself today because I ate like shit during the holidays. Absolute shit. So I had to cut it a little bit. So, we're sort of back down to that. But those were absolutely unbelievable with a little ketchup on there like Bob likes it. Bob killed it too. Anyways, let's jump on some charts here. Some shots. Let's go back over here. Which ones? Oh, they were pork? Or chicken? Lamb? the last meat that I picked. Turkey? Mm-hmm. Oh, we got turkey. 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 All right.
Oh, no, because they think you had pierogies. That's what
okay. Anyways, Bitcoin in the 4-hour time frame. What are we doing? Well, nothing's really changed. Again, I mean, it's about 2 weeks now of sideways action. It is pretty freaking boring, as we all know. But we got the stock market opening again tomorrow. So we sort of said this morning that probably expect a little bit of quiet action today, right? Stock markets are closed. It's the day after New Year's. People are hungover as shit. People probably ate too much food yesterday, like me. And I probably just want to do nothing, okay? They ain't trying to trade today. So I'm pretty sure everyone will be back tomorrow. We'll get some volatility tomorrow. What are we looking at, though? I mean, I saw some people getting excited today about the move. I mean, really, Bitcoin went to 16,500 to about 16,750, though some altcoins did very, very well. Really, the point that we need, Bitcoin needs to get back over 16,900, man. That's the mid-range, right? That's the swing low to the swing high. That's the 0.5 fib there, the mid-range, and we seem we've struggled with that since the middle of December at this point. I mean, we're almost at about 16 days of just getting rejected from 16,900, and really this is still just like as far as Bitcoin, this is like a no trade zone for me at the moment, man. I am not touching it right here. There's no good setups on Bitcoin here. You guys do what you want to do. For me, there ain't nothing cool here. Now, I am still watching this, right? This little downtrend of resistance here on Bitcoin. We got 1 hit, we got 2 hits. Will we get a 3rd hit tomorrow? And will that be that point where we sort of say, will Bitcoin get smacked to the downside, or can it actually break up here? That's the question. And you know what it is. I know a lot of you guys are going to come in here and, you got this guy who you guys love. John, don't you know the stock market is bearish right now, right? The S&P is going to go down. Inflation is still ridiculously high, right? Everyone knows Powell is going to wreck us to the downside. The market is not going to move up. We are going to absolutely capitulate tomorrow, right? That's what everyone's saying on Twitter, right, guys? Yeah. Okay. And we are going to absolutely capitulate tomorrow. Just wait for it. The market is going to dump like you'd never seen it before. 8K, 10K, 12K, not even realistic targets. We're going to see much lower than that. This is going to be the worst stock market crash of all time, and Bitcoin's going down with it. All right? All right, man. I know a lot of you guys will say that, but here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at. So this is what I'm waiting on for Bitcoin. And this is the big kicker we've been watching for. And this is short-term stuff. We'll get to the longer-term stuff. I'm waiting to see if Bitcoin can get back over the 50-day moving average. Look at what it did today. Another day where it came back up, it wicked to it about 16,800, and it got rejected, and it came right back down. But what did we say before? We said this before Christmas, I'm pretty sure, that you were going to get squeezed between the 50-day moving average and this upward sloping support line. And that's what you've been doing the last couple of days. Something's got to give. Stock market opens tomorrow, and I'm expecting some volatility to come for that. Will Bitcoin break down from this and come down and test the lows at 15,600? Or, which I still am going to stand by my thing, where I do think Bitcoin gets that move to the upside before eventually getting the next move to the downside, just like it did over here. Back in October, when everyone was saying, Jordan, there's no way we're going to pump. There's no way. I'm going to short support. That's what I'm going to do. That's the way to go. Right? Same thing. Get squeezed between the 50 and support right here. I'm expecting that move up. We take this inequality into chart here to the left. Probably just come right back up to the top of this bear flag. And then most likely probably come back down. Now, we'll take it level by level. Obviously, but that was sort of my prediction this morning, and I'm going to stick by that, my friends. All right? Don't say that, B. 50-day moving average rounded bottom pattern. Yeah, it's almost the same thing as back over here. You made a really good point there, my man. Who said that in the chat? Who said that in the freaking chat? Let's see. Here's Drew. Jordan, there is no way I'm going to short support. Hold on. There we go. Drew knows what's up. But no, I'm still expecting them to move to the upside and then probably a dump, just like we've done the whole bear market. But that's more of the short-term outlook, man. That's the short-term outlook. Do we have some other stuff that I want to talk about today? And yes, because what I've been harping on since I've sort of been harping on this since probably about a month now, is the end of January to the beginning of February looked like that point where potentially, if everything goes our way, right? We need everything to go right. We can't have an absolute crash. We can't see any bad news. If everything stays the way it is now and everything goes our way, I think some of this stuff could potentially play out. All right. Now, here's the deal. Okay, let's jump on into that. Let's not waste any time today. I know you guys are like, Jordan, let's not waste any time today, man. Let's jump on into some of the longer term charts. What do we got going on over here? Let's come on to this chart. This is the 2-week chart. And these are two things that I've been waiting on and we've been waiting on forever. The first one is simply the 2-week MACD. Now, I want to make this clear. Just because this is coming up now does not mean it's going to cross at this exact point. If Bitcoin does see another dump to 12K, 10K, some shit like that, then this is going to start rolling back over to the downside, and we could probably just start counting more months to the downside. Okay, now, once again, if everything goes our way, this is the best case scenario. To me, I'm still looking at something like this. 2-week MACD continues down, like this, and price action kind of continues sideways / down for another couple 2-week candles, right? Now, like we said, if you were to extend this out into a certain time frame, right, this would show a flip somewhere, depending on where it is. It depends on you if you think Bitcoin's price is going to go up, sideways, or down, obviously. But this should, if everything goes the way it has been, just like this, you would expect a flip on this by about the middle of March. Now, I think that's a okay take, right? I don't think that's like a super moon boy take. That's like another 3 months of dumpage or sideways. That's probably not a very moon boyish take. And the reason why I say that is whenever the 2-week MACD has flipped over bullish for Bitcoin, you've gone on to have a nice rally, right? There really hasn't been any fake fake signals on this one, right? It's been, and this is a very, very, how do I want to say this? A very, how do I want to say this? What's the word I'm looking for? I feel like Bob right now. What's the word I'm looking for, man? This feels like what does this feel like? A very, Wow, I am not the dumbest guy in the room anymore. Jordan is. Jordan and Bob cannot come up with the word. I feel smart. I think I am in a trade now again. My confidence is back. I am not as dumb as Jordan. My fingers smell. This is a very, there we go. All right, let's just ignore that. But, obviously, May of 2020, you got the flip. You're off to the races, obviously, right here from May of 2020. Small sample set. Yeah, I guess we could say small sample set. That's kind of what I'm saying, but not really. Conservative is what I'm saying. A very conservative take. April 2019, you saw the flip right here. Obviously, Bitcoin went from about 5K to 14K at that point. And obviously down here, June 2015, obviously really, really nice rally from there. And then we obviously had some of these ones back from 2013. You guys know the take from this. We've been over this multiple times. Whenever you saw that 2-week MACD flip, it has been bullish for Bitcoin. That is projected if we do the same thing we've done for the last 5 months, which is pretty much go sideways. You can still go down and this can still flip back over. Just like you've seen here, right? This has gone down. This has started to flip back over. This is projected, right? We said beginning to middle of March. Okay, and that's I think what even the bears I think kind of think that, okay, can Bitcoin bottom in the next 3 months? Absolutely. I think that's a very okay take. I don't think that's too ridiculous. Let's come back down here. The other one that we have. The March of Ides was a bloodbath. Be careful. He knows his history and well aware of this historical fact. Come on, bud. Let's see. I'll show you a flip. All right, Brian. What kind of flip are you going to show me, bro? Show me what kind of flip you're going to... Brian, put in the chat. I want to know what kind of flip you're going to show me. Come on, big boy. Show me what you got. Show me those nuts. That's what I want to know. Lord. B-Money, or did it bottom? We have no idea. Let's say no one will ever know when the Bitcoin bottom is going to be until probably years later. You know what I mean? Because theoretically, Bitcoin could bottom now. It could go to like 30K. Everyone think the bottom would be in, but then it could dump all the way back down to 14K or something like that again. You don't know until you really don't know until you break all-time highs again. There were people in the last bull market where Bitcoin, was at like Bitcoin was going from 14, 15, 16, 17. There was a lot of people calling for, Bitcoin not to break all-time highs, go all the way back to the lows because of the pandemic and things like that. And obviously that didn't happen. You never know until way down the line. But anyways, what's the other thing I'm watching for? So down here is the stock RSI. Now, this is the 2-week stock RSI. And the reason why I bring this up is this is also a really, really nice signal is whenever the 2-week stock RSI gets over that 20 point after falling below in a bear market, Bitcoin's always went on an absolute tear after that. Every single time. This is another one with no false signals. This one's worked out every single time. Now, you'll notice this one's still got some work to go. This one, you're going to need to build some momentum, right? You're going to need to string together a few 2-week green candles for this one to work out. But we're going to watch this one going forward. We are going to watch this one going forward, all right? We hear this? We're going to watch this one going forward. We're actually going to look at this one in the stock market too. But you'll notice that we're right here, right? So we're nowhere near getting back over that red line. But if you notice every single time we drop below the red line, then get back over it, right? August 2021, we got back over it right here. Obviously, nice move up there. March of 2020, you dipped below, got back above. Obviously, bull market there. You drop below it here in January 2018. You got back above it in March of 2019. Massive run up. You drop back below it here 2014. Got back above it here in June 2015. Massive run. We could go all the way back in time. There's been no false signals in this one. This one's worked out every single time. August 2013, June 2012. There you go. You guys saw all the time. So I will say this one's still got some work to do. We are nowhere close to getting back over that. But But, this kind of goes into the same conjecture of this, is where if we can continue to just go sideways, just bore everyone out, right? For another like 3 months, just bore everyone the frick out. Maybe even get a little more of a drop, 14K. Maybe even give us a little wickaroo to like 10, right? Scare the bejesus out of everyone. Then maybe there's a possibility that Bitcoin could get a little bit of a bull flip sooner than you think, all right? Maybe sometime in the March range, somewhere in there, okay? Now, this is the best take. This is like best case scenario. The world doesn't hit the fan, right? Everything kind of goes our way, which I know a lot of you guys will say, that's impossible. That's never going to happen, right? The world's going to shit. The world is going to shit. Let me see what you guys are saying here. I'm Satoshi. Let's see. Ben is a bottom. And the past 6 months, we got to say in here. Bathwater said everyone loves shrimp. I will disagree, Bathwater. Shrimp is absolutely trash. Absolutely trash. Shrimp has the worst texture. It has no flavor. And you have to dip it in a sauce that has a lot of flavor in order for you to like it. So I will say this again. Shrimp is trash. Take your shrimp and shove it up that ass. Screw it. Shove it up that ass, Bathwater. Take that shrimp and shove it up there. I hate shrimp. And I hate seafood. Give me steak, give me chicken, give me anything other than seafood, especially shrimp. It has no flavor. And you have that little tail at the end that you can choke on. It's the worst. All right. Anyways, so those are two things that I'm watching for. Now, I guess it's not just that. Those are the best case scenarios. Obviously, you could have a scenario where, and we'll get into this more when we get to the macro section. We talk about the stock market. We know that we're in this next, I would say January is a huge turning point, right? Where either we are going to get decimated or things are going to start looking a little bit positive. And you guys will know why. You guys already know why if you pay attention to the channel. You know where the stock market is right now based off of the 2000 and 2008 fractals. You know exactly where we're at. We need to turn this shit around or it's not looking good based off previous times. But we'll get to that in a minute. Damn it, I've chosen poorly. Jordan is crazy. I am not crazy. Shrimp is trash. Shrimp is trash. Only an Eagles fan would say shrimp is good. Anyways. What's Bitcoin doing? 16,683 at the moment. All right, what else we got on Bitcoin, man? What else we got on Bitcoin? Here's my super bullish take, all right? And this is probably like best case scenario, okay? This is a little bit moon boyish, okay? If you think something is moon boyish, this is it, all right? And I'm touching on the bullish stuff first, and we'll get on the bearish stuff a little bit later. But this is I will put this in quotations right now. All right, I'm going to put this here right now. Here's what I'll say. I am George. We're all George. I just want everyone to know that this about what Jordan is going to say, he learned this from me. Okay, he learned this hopium, all this copium talk from me. Okay, so do not blame him. He's watched too much of my videos and he's about to brainwash you with some hopium. Okay, so get ready, guys. Don't take it personally. Just know that this is complete hopium. All right, and just while I say it, if you want to join the cult, all you have to say is look in the mirror and say, I am George, we're all George, 3 times and I'll pop up behind you. Okay, and you'll become a bull too. Anyways, see you guys later. I'll see you guys for the next Q&A. Bye. Thank you. Anyways, thanks, George. Thanks, George. I'll see you later, buddy. We'll play with some Legos later. Yeah, Harry Potter Lego. Oh, nice, Harry Potter Lego. Yeah, Harry Potter. I guess here's the hopium take. Okay, and then we've been talking about this, but we're starting to come up to that point where I guess it's kind of do or die time. We're gonna start making some moves, or this ain't gonna work. Psycho Pearl. Psycho Pearl came in. What did Psycho Pearl say? Let me go back down here. Psycho Pearl said, right here we go. Appreciate the super chat, man. He said, well, steak is raw meat, so it's the same as shrimp. Well, yeah, but steak has flavor, man. Shrimp, listen, if you like shrimp, that's okay. it doesn't have any flavor. Like, if you think shrimp has flavor, you have never tasted a piece of steak. You have never tasted a juicy piece of chicken or a juicy piece of turkey. Shrimp has got nothing. You have, like I said, you have to dip it in this nasty sauce that's like knockoff red sauce, like called cocktail sauce, for it to have any flavor. You know? So come at me with the shrimp. And I will call you a shrimp. And then we also had, before we jump onto this, I think we had no, was it? Who said something? Someone said something in here. Did I lose him? I think I lost him. Oh man, I think I lost him. Oh, we had him down here. Waterfly said, don't drink too much at Disney Epcot, boss. Like him, folks. It's hard work being this goofy all the time. It's not hard work being goofy. Come on. Come on, man. You're going to have Clint saying Jordan has never had a callus on his hand in his life. I do. You see the callus? Oh, yeah. You see the look at those calluses. Come on. You see them. Look at those nasty things. This is hard work right here. You see this? There's 2 calluses on the hand. You see that? Clint, show me your calluses. Send me a pic in the Discord of your calluses. Here's the left hand. Oh, yeah, you see those things. That is hard work right there. Only a man has those calluses. You see those things. All right. Anyways. John said use lotion when you beat off. Oh, look. I don't know if I could show that on the stream here. Anyways. Let's get back over here. So, once again, guys, no reason to get super bullish as long as Bitcoin is below the 20-week moving average. All right? Here's the deal. Bitcoin. We know this, right? Whenever Bitcoin's above the 20-week moving averages, it is bullish. When it's below, it's bearish. Now, we've done a little, I guess our Ben Cowan here, we've done a little dubious speculation and look at how long has it taken Bitcoin to get back over the 20-week moving average before the halving of all the previous cycles. Now, I will put a disclaimer here. This time is a little bit different. Now, we say that. We will never know until this time is different, until probably next year. But let's pretend that this time is the same, even though obviously there's many different things going on right now. And this is kind of playing out. I mean, despite everything, it's kind of playing out. But we know this. So let's go back to the first cycle. This is for everyone in the back that hasn't been here before. Welcome. If you're new to the stream, make sure you press up that like button. If you like the new thumbnail, let me know in the chat. I love the reviews of the thumbnail, man. I put a lot of work into that thumbnail. Okay? I did. I definitely did. But anyways, so the first cycle, it took you 49 weeks before the halving to get back over the 20-week moving average, right? This is the first halving in December of 2012. Right here is when you got back over that 20-week moving average. So it took you 49 weeks to get back over that. Okay? Write it down. 49 weeks. You got it? You get your pad and paper ready. 49 weeks. Cycle number 2. How long did it take us from halving to get back over the 20-week moving average? It took us 54 weeks. All right? So write that down. 54. Okay? Now, you can do your math. 54 minus 49 equals 5. Okay? Keep that in your head. Cycle number 3. From halving to get back over the 20-week moving average took 59. Okay, so we see a little pattern here. It takes 5 less, I guess technically it's more, but it's 5 less each cycle. Okay, now if we just do a little, I need to do it. Where is he? I need to do it, guys. I can't not do this. This is ridiculous. Hold on. Thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today, guys, we're going to look at the 20-week moving average and how long it's typically taken Bitcoin to get back over the 20-week moving average. If you enjoy the video, make sure you like the video and join intothecryptoverse.com. We're running a sale only for a limited time. Once again, intothecryptoverse.com. Now let's jump on in. Okay, so George just explained to you guys that it takes 5 less weeks every time to get back over the 20-week moving average. If we do a little dubious speculation, you'll notice that if the pattern was to continue to be the same, you would expect Bitcoin to get back over the 20-week moving average 64 weeks before the halving. Where does that put Bitcoin getting back over the 20-week moving average? Well, don't be scheduling your Forbes interviews just yet. We're not going to the moon. but that would put Bitcoin getting back over the 20-week moving average at the week of January 16th. Now, I know that sounds very, very bullish. All right. I can't take myself seriously with that freaking hair, man. I look like a freaking dweeb with that hair. Some people could pull off that hair. Not me. I look like a damn dweeb. But 64 weeks would put you in the middle of January, right? So that gives you about 2 weeks. Now, if you look at where the 20-week moving averages are, ranges from 18,500 to 19,200. So you're not really that much higher than you are now. Like, that's certainly doable. That's not anything crazy. But I know right now the sentiment is shot. Not so much bearish. I think people are just bored and people just don't expect any move. Like, any move that's over $200 move sounds like a pipe dream, right? No one just expects any movement. Is that terribly unlikely? Like, let me hear you guys say in the chat. Do you think it's possible that Bitcoin can get back over this within the next, we'll call it 2 or 3 weeks? Let me know in the chat. If you do, let me know. He said Edmund Munster. He does kind of look like him. He does. He definitely does. Let me see. Ricky said, what the F happened to his hair? You don't want to know, man. You don't want to know. Would you just come in now? That was an awesome time to come in, by the way. Awesome time to come in back in. John said no. John, I'm going to put you on the screen right here, my man. John said no. I'm going to make sure that that's recorded on the screen. John said no. Handleton said maybe. Guns and Loaded said end of January. That's definitely doable. Macintosh said, psh, no way. I don't think anyone really thinks it's going to happen. Now, once again, this is a little bit bullish, right? We sort of said that with the disclaimer in the beginning, but we'll see. If it does play out, all this shit's rigged. All this shit is rigged if this does play out, okay? Even though you could argue that Bitcoin's whole history is rigged because it does the same thing every 4 years, but we'll see, right? We have 2 or 3 weeks. I would argue 2 weeks to see if this one works out. If it does, you heard it here first. If it doesn't, I said it's a little bit of hopium, but everyone likes a little bit of hit of hopium, right? A little bit of hit of hopium. I think you guys like hits of other stuff. I don't know. I think about half of you guys are hitting some other shit right now, right? Maybe you're hitting the hopium, maybe you're hitting a little 420. I don't know what you're doing over there, but hope you're having a good time either way. Looks like it could form a W there. Yeah, it could. But anyways, I mean, that's really the charts. I mean, the short terms are still boring, but I think you're coming up to that point where something's got to give here on the daily. Something's got to freaking give. You are tighter than a snail here. Tighter than a snail, or I should say a snail in a shell. Really nowhere else to go. All right, so that's me rambling about Bitcoin, and I love how it takes me 35 minutes to get through the Bitcoin charts. We're only in section number 2. Holy guacamole. We're only in section number 2. Shit. We got to hurry this up. Snap, Jordan. Let's get to number 2. Holy moly. All right, Ethereum charts. You guys' favorite. Woo! Come on. Let's get a little Vitalik clappy and happy in here. We need this for Vitalik happy and clappy. Come on. Vitalik's saving Solana, by the way. Sol was about to die, and Vitalik came in and saved it. So even your Sol lovers who hated ETH, you must love ETH. You have no reason to hate Vitalik anymore. All you Solers trying to kill ETH. And ETH saves Sol. Saves Sol. Happy and clappy, baby. Anyways, look at ETH. Something's got to give on ETH. And this chart makes me excited because I'm excited for some volatility. Give me some volatility. I swear, if this breaks to the downside, I will, if this, not the downside, if this breaks sideways, I think I might go insane, guys. I honestly, I think I might go insane. I might give up on crypto and I might just sell my whole portfolio and go invest in Tesla. I seriously, if this goes sideways, I'm dead ass. But what do we got? What do we got going on here? Well, this is the daily chart in ETH. And you'll notice listen, I'm a fan of trend lines. Some of you guys might not like trend lines. I like using diagonal trend lines to tell me when a move is supposed to happen. Look at how tight this shit is getting, man. Look at how tight this shit is getting. Like I said, it's the same thing with Bitcoin chart. You got your down sloping resistance, You got your upward sloping support. It's the same thing on the Bitcoin ETH chart that we'll look at in a little bit. But you'll notice that something has got to give within the next 2 days. And I said, I swear, if this breaks sideways, I will seriously gonna gonna sell everything at that point. Sounds like Kevin. Who? Meet Kevin? Hey, Meet Kevin. I will say this about Meet Kevin. I will say this. I used to be a Meet Kevin hater.
Rant
Okay?
alert.
But I actually like Meet Kevin's videos. He makes some good videos. I will say he has a lot of information in his videos. And I like Meet Kevin's videos. Maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe I am in the minority. Okay, but I actually like Meet Kevin's videos. Let me know if you agree. I think I'm in a little bit of the minority. I think a lot of people don't like Meet Kevin for whatever reason. Maybe because he's like a Tesla homer. I don't know. But yeah, so something's gonna give it here in ETH. You guys know my take. I do think this breaks to the upside. I don't think it's gonna be like this everlasting move that lasts forever. Really, I guess my targets here are 1350. And really, I think you get a little bit higher than that. I actually do think over the course of time, you get to about 1450, which basically is just a retake of this sort of inequality on the chart here, where you just kind of had a fast move down. You never came up to retake that area. You just take that area. Probably just have a little deviation, right? One high, two highs, deviation, third high, and then most likely, decide what you want to do for here. I'm not going to call it dump. Let's see what it looks like when you get up here first. But from where we are now, that's probably what I expect with information that I have. So I'm still looking at 1445. To me, so far, this just looks like a dump, rise, dump, higher low, rise, dump, higher low. All right, and you're sort of making the W formation here to get that move up to probably rise. You get rejected here, make a higher low, and then maybe make your move up to 1450. So that's the way it looks like for me. I don't see how the Ethereum chart looks necessarily bearish at the moment. Doesn't look too bearish. You could argue neutral, but I would argue this looks good as far as price action goes. And I zoom out, and really, so far, so good on this. I zoom out, and I sort of see the low, the rise, the low, which, I mean, if this breaks down, okay. I mean, you sort of, that's okay, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. But, and sort of that second low, whether you break down, fake out, come up, or you sort of come back up anyways. I still like this little structure here. I still like this little structure. Things could change, but I guess if I think Bitcoin's going to get a rise first, I got to think Ethereum is. I mean, they're very tied together. Very, very tied together. But I would say expect a move by, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I would say the latest Thursday. The latest Thursday. Hopefully not until Thursday. Hopefully it happens tomorrow. But I would say expect a move by Thursday. Something that's actually going to be meaningful for the charts here. Let me see. Jordan's tall and he hates shrimp. Nice, dude. Ed Dunkel said this is a bad chart. All right, Ed. Let me put Ed on the screen here. Where's Eddie? Hey, Ed. Show me your chart, Ed. I want to see yours. Ed's coming on here and saying, this is a horrible chart. You're not even using any indicators. Where's your RSI? Where's your MACD? Where's Market Cipher? You're bullish and there's not even a green dot on the chart. This is ridiculous, man. What kind of TA is this? Huh? My God, man. This guy doesn't even use an indicator. Is he even a pro trader? Come on, Ed. Show me that hat. Is that actually you in the picture, Ed? You actually look you look mighty swell in that picture, man. You do. I gotta say, you look mighty swell in that picture, man. You definitely look mighty swell in there. This is ridiculous. No, but I guess same thing. That's Ethereum. Let's jump onto the weekly chart for ETH. Weekly chart for Ethereum. I guess it's the same kind of outlook I have for Bitcoin, man. It's like I look here and I see the 20-week moving average is coming down. Okay, those are down here at 1350. We are so close to those, to a point where Ethereum has not broken these on a weekly close this whole bear market. Okay, it's gotten rejected once, dumped, rejected twice, dumped, 3 times, dump. We're only $100 away. I mean, it really, this is about a 7% move to the upside away. I mean, that people forget, but that can happen very quick. And this is why I do think even if you dump, you're going to test this first. You're not just going to roll over here. You always go up before you dump. People just think you dump at support. Look back at the whole bear market. You always go up before you go down. Okay? And people forget this. It's the same thing over and over again. So we'll see, right? This spans from 1345 to about 1378. If ETH does come up, that's why I have that as my first resistance point, because you haven't been able to get a weekly close above that the whole bear market, right? Once again, if you are able to reclaim that, which once again, I will say I don't think that's a terrible impossibility, especially looking at this where, look at this price action coiling up. Higher lows, lower highs, something's gonna give. This goes back to, which way do you think this goes? It is a continuation pattern to the downside, right? I mean, if you're bearish, okay, I get it, right? I guess I still think that you still see some downside on the markets overall. Maybe not now, but eventually. That puts you at about $600 if that does break to the downside. So let's see what we got. If this does break above, could that be that point you get a little bit of a bear market rally that we haven't seen in years at this point? It feels like years since we've seen any rally on the crypto markets. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you. I feel like I haven't seen a rally in years. Even Becker's sick of this shit. Yeah, man, what's going on, guys? It's Becker. I had to buy some crypto, man. I am so bored right now. Why? I've been banging everyone's mom, and quite frankly, I don't want to bang moms anymore. All I want to do is buy crypto right now. I am so sick of banging moms in this bear market. Well, all you poor bastards. And quite frankly, a lot of the moms, there are a lot of these guys' boyfriends too, girlfriends, and I've been banging them because all these guys are bag holders while I sold all my crypto at the highs. Quite frankly, I need to get my crypto nut off, man. So I bought Bitcoin, I bought Ethereum, and I'm ready to ride this up for this is a good risk reward. We're going to come back to the upside. Bob, shut the hell up. Shut up, Bob. Shut the heck up. No, I'm not leaving. I'm going to bang your mom again. You're going to listen to me. I hate Bob. Becker reformed? Becker did not reform, man. But no, I mean, we're at an interesting point. We're at a very interesting point for ETH, and we shall see, right? We shall freaking see. But that's really ETH at the end of the day. What's Bitcoin doing? 16,704? Come on, BTC! This is the most action we've... It's funny? Today is the most action we've seen from Bitcoin in a long time. Actually, no, I should say yesterday. Yesterday was the most action we've seen from Bitcoin in a long time. Even Savvy is bullish on shrimp? No way. Becker likes shrimp? Come on, man. Becker does not like shrimp. Okay? Becker likes tuna. Becker likes that tuna. And you can probably know why Becker likes that tuna. You know what I mean? He likes that tuna fish. He likes that stanky stank. That stanky stank. You know what it is. All right. So that's ETH. I guess that's kind of where we're at, man. I guess the last thing I'll kind of touch on here is a total market cap, which is still just holding that previous all-time high. It just does not want to break it down. It just does not want to break it down. It's holding this. It's been holding this since June. Will it hold? Right? I don't know. We are. I want this to hold. I do, because we've talked about this a lot. Like if this level on total market cap breaks, it could be a swift move down for the markets. Right? Very, very swift move down, all the way down to this 400 billion area. So I want this area to hold. I think we all want this area to hold. Okay, but I will say, I'm seeing a lot of people calling the bottom, right? You guys know, we've seen a lot of people call the bottom. The biggest channel in the interwebs. And yes, guys, I did save crypto. Okay, and yes, I can bench press 350 pounds. Thank you. Guys, I think the bottom is in. I think a lot of people are getting this wrong right now. The bottom is in here in crypto. A lot of people everyone's just really, really bearish, and we've been saying the same thing all year. We were gonna bottom right around this time frame, right around this price level, and I do think that the bottom is in. I could be wrong, I've been wrong in the past, but I've nailed this year, and I think I'm going to nail this one too. Okay, TJ, they're all calling me a dumbass. They're all making fun of me because I was calling 300K Bitcoin last year. Can you ban all these idiots, guys? That was last year. That was last year. This is 2022. Okay, no, it's 2023 now. That was 2023. You can't stop bringing up stuff from the past. We have been so right this year on this channel. I've done so much research, so much for you guys. Stop bringing up stuff from the past. Eat Valentine's Day. Okay, I get it. I was wrong in the past. I went right now. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. But, yeah. We'll see, right? I mean, this is a cool time. Anyways, let's jump on to some cool tweets. Some cool tweets. And some news. So we'll talk about some tweets and news. We got to start doing this, man. There's not enough to talk about in the charts. All right, here we go. This is the first little funny meme. This is from Pentoshi. Great meme, by the way. Great freaking meme from Pentosh. Okay? He comes in, he says, the Bear Squad capitulation bounties. I love this. This is funny. Yeah, you had Raoul Pal, who's wanted for LARPing. He LARPs ETH more than I do. You think I LARP ETH? Ask Raoul Pal who does that. And then you had, who was this? Who is this guy? Oh, who's this guy? Oh no, this is the 3AC guy, right? I don't know what this word means. And then you got this guy. This guy is, oh no, this guy's the 3AC guy. And then you had Do Kwon, wanted for algo back Ponzi's. He's done. Yeah, it's Sam Bankman-Fried, wanted for centralized exchange Ponzi's. He's gone. All the bad actors. You know what's funny? A lot of people were saying, like, okay, in this bear market, we got to get rid of all the bad actors. It's been pretty good. You had Pop wanted for weak hands. He took Bitcoin out of his on his profile because he's embarrassed, I guess. He'll put it back in as soon as the prices go back up because he can't ruin his image. It's all these celebrities. They put Bitcoin on their profiles when it goes up, and when it goes down, they take it out. You got to love it, man. It'll be back in there in a year. You got this guy. This is everyone's talking about this FUD. Everyone is talking about this damn FUD now.
Rant
right?
alert.
This brings me over here. Barry's the next one. Why Barry? Well, Cameron Winklevoss pens open letter to Barry Silber about Gemini's block funds. It's not funny. A bunch of people were just saying like 2 billionaires are fighting over Twitter. Only in 2023 do you see 2 billionaires fighting over Twitter about where $1 billion has gone. Just a missing $1 billion. Gemini thinks that DCG owes them $1 billion. DCG says they don't. Who knows if this is going to happen, but I don't know, man. Still a lot of FUD going on with DCG, so we shall see. Is he going to be the next one that's gone? He may be the next one that's gone, and that could be the catalyst that pushes us lower. We'll see. And then obviously we got Michael Saylor. I don't think Saylor gets liquidated. And if he does, that means that we have gone past the point where I think everyone is gonna at that point, I think every bull will lose hope at that point. Because I think his liquidation price is $3K. But even Saylor wanted for degenerate buying on debt. It is true. Saylor literally did the thing that you're not like. Saylor literally took out loans during a bull market. He literally did the thing that you're not supposed to do, which is FOMO in a bull market with leverage, which is pretty much the same thing all these other guys did. Everyone just worships him. But once again, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I thought this was a funny little meme. Who's next? Barry Silber. Get crossed off. Pop, that's weak. DC pulling hair and all. Barry from DCG, he is donezo. Anyways, I want to look at this real quick, guys. This is the Bitcoin search terms. Oh my God, I'm blind. Ow! Ow! My eyes! How am I supposed to short Bitcoin now? I can't see shit. What the? I'm so blind, Jordan. You just blinded all your viewers. All your viewers are blind. God, man. How am I supposed to bang Melissa now? Well, I couldn't see my wiener anyway. It's hidden between all my fat, but how am I supposed to find it? I don't know. You guys are all blind, by the way. But Bitcoin search terms, I will say, this has came down a lot. If you actually look where it is, comparative to the all-time high, which is actually 2017, believe it or not. I'm actually shocked this is 2017 and not 2021. Just goes to show how crazy 2017 was. But 2012, we're at a 12 on this right now. Okay. The bear market lows last time was, at the lows, you were about a 7 on this. So, and I would argue this would be a lot lower if it wasn't for the SBF fiasco, because that made a lot of people come back because of the negative stuff. We'll see what happens with this. I would argue this would be lower if it wasn't for SBF, though you can't say what if, but this is slowly deteriorating, and I want to see this slowly deteriorate. I want to see this get down to the 2019 levels. It's interesting because this chart almost looks kind of like the bear market we've seen. Obviously, it's kind of price goes up, interest goes up, price goes down, interest goes down. But yeah, you're sitting right here. You were pretty much at like a 7, 8, 9, 10 in the bear market last time. So I guess you were about 20% higher. Will that mean anything? I don't know. A funny thing that I saw though is right here. This is from Pentoshi as well. Pentoshi's a great follow on Twitter, man. Go follow Pentoshi. My favorite person to follow on Twitter. He has a lot of good stuff. Something that we could say is the next Bitcoin high will be when, this is so true. He said something that is 100% hit rate. When Coinbase becomes the #1 app in the world, you have about 1 to 2 weeks to sell everything before doom begins. This happens basically at every major top, January 2018, May 2021, November 2021. It's actually true. If we actually go back and look of when Coinbase was the #1 app, 1 to 2 weeks later is the highs, and that's where you want to get out. So if you want to never know when the best accurate top signal is, if you see Coinbase open up during the next bull market, open up the app store. If Coinbase is #1, get out of the market. Get out of the freaking market. And you actually come over here and you actually search Coinbase. Coinbase. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Coinbase. Right here, actually, the search terms for Coinbase. When you see this start to get to this peak again, we out. This is April 2021. Boop. This is December 2017. Boop. Next time, we will know this, and we will get the hell out of there. I'd even argue get out of there when Coinbase is #2. Don't even play around. Don't even play around with #1. I'd argue that. But definitely interesting. I actually like that a lot. I love looking at the search terms, man. It's obviously you can look at charts, but when you actually think about it, the charts are kind of like the search terms in a way, because what causes the price action to go up and down? Fear and greed. What causes search terms to go up and down? People search things if they're in fear and greed. If they don't care, they don't search. They're very correlated. And that's why sometimes I like to look at those. I love to look at those. Coinbase is struggling. I mean, Coinbase has been around forever, So I am not worried about Coinbase because they have been in the market forever. Though you should not keep your stuff on Coinbase, though. Just in case. You should keep it in a little bit of a wallet. I will say that. Coinbase is... Oh, here we go. With the FUD. Ed Dunkel, what happened to you, man? Now you're saying... Now Ed Dunkel's coming in saying Coinbase is dead. Fidelity is next. Oh, man. Where you at? Let me see what you guys say in the chat. Stop calling my dog, please. It's okay. Let me see. Mr. Mario? 1v1 winner takes the other ship. Mr. Mario, what are we talking about, man? I love your name, by the way. You're Mr. Mario, and I am Mr. Luigi. You're Mr. Mario Luigi. And yes, I told you guys, I can do that because I am Italian. So don't come at me and say, Jordan, that's racist. I am Italian, bitch. So I can go, I want some pizza. So come at me, all you Karens who want to come cancel me. You can't do that because I am Italian, bitch. Bitch. All you Karen clappers out there. I know there's some of you Karen clappers out there who want to come at me. Anyways. Detroit Lions are looking bullish. Lord. Clint made a good point in the chat, by the way. Clint made a great point in the chat. Clint says right this right here. Let me show this. Can I show this? What the heck? Select. There we go. Clint says Saylor sells corporate bonds and pays interest on them to buy Bitcoin. That's leverage, and he gives SBF a hard time. Hilarious. It is kind of the same thing when you think about it, though. Not really, because I guess that you're not really taking retail's money in the same way SBF is. But I will argue that if Saylor did get liquidated, the Bitcoin price would probably get destroyed, and you probably would kind of have a similar effect. So it's like it's not the same thing, but if Saylor got liquidated and Bitcoin, say, dropped 50% or some shit, that actually would probably have more of an effect on people than what SBF did when you really think about it. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious to see what happens with this over the course of this year. I don't think it gets liquidated because you would have to go down ridiculously low. And I don't even know what it would take. Like, what would it even take to Bitcoin to get 3K? This Bitcoin only got the 3K when people thought there was a zombie apocalypse during the pandemic in 2020. What the hell is going to push it to 3K now, especially that we printed like 50% more money from that time? You know what I mean? How the hell is it going to get to 3K? We'll see. I would always say never say never. All right, so we have that. What else? What other juicy things do we have here? This is from the Game of Trades, and then we've looked at this too. It's just easier for me to look at it in the tweets. But, inflation rate starting to turn back over. Based off history, when the inflation rate has started to turn back over, it has actually been a good point in the markets. And we've seen that so far, right? Inflation bottomed in June. The stock markets have been up since June. Bitcoin, not so much, right? A little bit different story. But look at all these high inflation times. And when they actually started to turn back over, right? These are the 50s. You guys can see that inflation topped out. Market bottomed up right here. Market just technically bottomed up. Market was already going up. Still continues up. Over here, this was in this is the 80s, right? Inflation topped. Market bottomed up. Inflation topped. Market was already going up. Inflation topped. Market bottomed. The only time that you didn't do that, and then this is why this year is so interesting, because there's so many different ways you can look at this. You could say the Fed hasn't pivoted yet, and the market always dumps when the Fed pivots. Or you could say inflation's peaked, and the market usually goes up after the inflation's peaked. You can look at it any way you want to look at it. Who the hell knows what's going to happen in 2023? This is one of the most confusing years in a while. But I will say everyone thinks it's going to be a bad year. We'll see. I don't know. But the only time it hasn't been that way was in 2008 when inflation peaked here. And the market actually had one big capitulation, but you actually recovered pretty quick after that. It was basically a quick dump for like a month, and then you sort of went up from there. So we'll see. I mean, it'll be interesting year. I have a feeling we're gonna look back at this and not laugh, but because I still think we can go lower, but like sort of say I think it was a little bit overblown. Just my take. We'll see what happens in 2023. Let's come back over here. So here we are. Bitcoin still at 16.7. I will say this: the most impressive thing I could say about 2022 is how we were able to stream every single day and talk about something every single day, despite especially the last 6 months of 2022 where nothing really happened. Yet we were here every day talking about aliens, talking about sideways crab action. We were here every single freaking day here. So let's go. Gene said stagflation. True, stagflation. Let me see. When Binance insolvent? When Binance insolvent. That's why don't come up with that FUD, man. Too much FUD. Lord. Robots? Aliens or robots? I would actually, that's a good question. Let me ask you guys in the chat. Let me ask you guys this in the chat real quick before we come on into the next section here, which is the macro section. Should probably move this up. Boom, Boom. Before we go into the macro section here, I will say this. Okay. Shit. What was I going to do? Shit. Okay. I was going to switch it over here. Boom. Let me ask you guys in the chat. And I want you guys to spam the chat right now. Spam the mother trucking chat. Will 2023 be a horrible year, a sideways year, or a good year? Let me know in the chat. And you guys already know my take. I think 2023 you're gonna see downs, you're gonna see ups. I think you're gonna see a volatile year. I personally think that you'll see Bitcoin at some point probably wick to 12K, my take. And I think you'll probably see it at some point hit 30K. When those two things will happen can be very different. I could see you go to 30K first and then 12. And I could also see the point where you go to 12 and then 30K. Who knows? But I think you're going to see a super, super volatile year. Let me see what you guys say in the chat. Sideways thing good? Sideways. Everyone's saying sideways. And then if you want to also put this in the chat, what would you prefer? Aliens on Earth or AI that can think on Earth? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Aliens can be anything. So that's sort of the kicker of the story here. You're probably thinking of the little green guy who just walks around and goes, I am alien. I destroy. With a little ray gun going, boop, boop, boop. No. Robot or alien. Holy moly. So basically no idea. No one has any idea, man. Let's keep it real, right? I come on the stream. I give you my ideas because I love talking about this shit. I can honestly, I cut the stream short. I could honestly sit up here and just shoot the shit for like 3-4 hours a day if I really wanted to. But I would probably go insane at that point. I would probably burn myself out. That's why I don't do it, but I could. Because I love talking about this shit. But do I know what's going to happen? No. And no, like I said, no one has any idea what's going to happen. If they did, that would be a billionaire because they would know everything at this point. Okay? And anyone you listen to that's not a billionaire, well, they probably don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Or else they would be a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? AI is better than the aliens will eat our shrimp. Sure. Let's get back over here. Enough of this chat. Let me see. If you want to double your money for 2023, invest in Tesla instead of Bitcoin for this year only. Hey, man, I told you, if Tesla gets to certain levels, I will scoop up some Tesla. I will do it. I would scoop up some Tesla. AI already took over. Robot aliens. That would probably be worst case scenario. Because if it's robot aliens, that means someone sent it down here and it's smart enough to know what to do when it got down here. And that's probably not something we will want to mess with. Okay. I would say I'd rather have aliens come down. At least you have a chance. You have no chance against AI that can think for itself. Zero chance. You think you can think fast? That thing could figure out how to do anything in a matter of seconds. And you're done. You know what I mean? It can instantly compute what to do. You start to try to punch that robot, it's just going to think, block, you're done. You would have no chance against robots that could think. You seen Terminator? That's one of the most fake movies in the world. You will never have a chance against a robot. It can outthink you every 2 seconds. You know? I don't care who you are. Hulk Hogan, The Rock, right? I don't care what you smell. I don't care if you know what The Rock is cooking. You probably don't because I doubt he even cooks. But you ain't gonna beat no robot, man. So I would rather take aliens on Earth every single day over robots because robots can outthink you, and the mind always beats the brawn. Always. I don't care what you say. Mac and Cheese Jones is Mac and Cheese Jones blows, Clint. You don't need to explain that to me. Mac and Cheesy. You might as well call Mac Jones Mac and Cheesy. He's like that guy on Around the Blockchain, Mac and Cheesy, who just randomly on there and calls himself Mac and Cheesy. I don't know why that guy calls himself Mac and Cheesy, but yeah, he's like Mac and Cheesy on Around the Blockchain. He just doesn't know what he's doing there, and yeah, that's all I have to say on that. Anyways, let's talk some macro shit. All right, or at least try to discuss some macro shit. here's the deal. Here's what I'm watching for, and I think January is a big month for multiple different reasons. We've gone over all this shit. Okay, so before you cuddle up and cry, just know that this doesn't have to play out. But what we've been watching for is the rejections off the 50-week moving averages and comparing it to the worst times in the stock market history. Okay, and we're just being realists here. We're not trying to spread FUD, right? I know George is probably in the watching the stream right now, even though he won't admit it. He's in here watching the damn stream, and he's gonna spread Jordan spreading FUD. What I'll say is continue to just stay vigilant is my favorite word, because where we're at on the stock market, right? This is the 2000 crash, 2008 crash, 2001 crash. All similar peaks and valleys and all similar time frames. Take note that I did not adjust the size of these. These are all the real sizes of these. This is where we're at right here. Okay, so just know that that's where we're at. If we want to see a deviation, this is the time we want to see the damn deviation. Okay, I think there's a chance. And the reason why I say that, and I will put out that there's always a chance of everything. And I don't know what would cause a major dump like this. Obviously, it could just be absolute fear of a bad year. There's not really a catalyst to me that's going to push it down like that yet, but you never know. One could pop up like crazy. Let's get rid of these. The last 2 weeks, you have been holding this 50.5 retracement, right? Swing lows to swing highs, you hold a 0.5 retracement. So far, so good. But we got to crack that. There's no reason. I will say it again, okay? For everyone in the back, everyone in the front, everyone in the sides of the stadium, okay? Even though we're not in a stadium, we're on a live stream sitting on a weird desk with a green screen behind me and a Santa hat sitting here, but we're at the 0.5 retracement. We got to there's no reason to be bullish until we get back above that 50-week moving average, man. But here's the deal. You know that indicator we talked about with Bitcoin, right? You know exactly what indicator we talked about with Bitcoin. This is the same indicator for the S&P, just on the monthly time frame. And I went back and I looked at all the times in all the history of the S&P on the monthly time frame with a stock RSI fell below a 20 and got back above. There has never, ever, 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 ever been a false signal in the whole history of the S&P on the stock RSI getting back over the 20 level. Okay, the whole history, the 100-year history of the S&P, there has never been a false signal on this. Okay, I went back and I looked. Whenever it's fallen below the 20 on the stock RSI in the monthly and then gotten back above the 20, it has always continued up higher from that point. Okay, and that's why I think January is such a critical point for the stock market. This is such a critical month, man, where you're either going to see that capitulation like you saw in the previous 3 horrible times, where I actually think Bitcoin's going to hold up well, but that's besides the point, or you're going to see a little bit of a turning point here. Okay, the reason why I say that is, we dump below here and right here, May of 2022. Obviously, December, look where we're sitting right now. We are sitting right at this shit, and that's why I think January is so important. If January can be green, there might be a chance of actually getting back above this. And you guys might say, okay, Jerome, what the hell are you talking about? Let's go back to 2008 real quick. Let's go all the way back time to 2008, okay, for the first one. Right here, stock RSI drops below 2007. Doesn't even come back up and test it until May of 2009. When it got back above that level, obviously, from that point, you were off to the damn races, and you said, sayonara, suckers. And you had Woody the Woodpecker, saying, we out of here, bitch. We ain't coming back. Come on, Buzz. Come on, weird dinosaur guy that I don't know your name. Let's go. We got to go find my wife. Even though she left anyways. Man, I miss Andy, man. I still, you guys, when you ever saw Toy Story, did you cry? Toy Story 3? Where Andy just gets rid of him? It's absolutely brutal. Right here. So right here in 2000, you dropped below the 20 on the stock RSI. You got back above here in November 2002. When you were able to get back above there, once again, you didn't make a lower low, and you were off to the frickin' races. Okay? So, we haven't done it yet. And I don't want you to think, okay, Jordan's getting bullish. No, because you got to break back above it first on a monthly close. We got all of January. I can see both scenarios here. I can see the scenario where you get back above and things obviously are starting to look better. I could see the scenario where you actually start to see that capitulation. I could see either scenario. The point is you got to be ready for either one. Okay? And I think now's the time you got to start paying attention to the markets because it can happen in a day, man. People forget the last 6 months how much the markets just haven't moved. So people think nothing, they can just kick 2 months off the charts and nothing's going to happen. Maybe that's the case. But you could also take 2 months off the charts. Bitcoin could be 50% lower or 50% higher. You might not think that's possible, but it is. And we'll see if, once again, I mean, we can even go further back in time with this thing. This is the 80s, right? Dropped below, got back above, you never went up, right? 1990, went below, got back above, never went below again. 1980, went below, got back above, right? I mean, every single time. There hasn't been a false signal on this in the whole history of the stock market. I've seen no one else talk anything even close to this. Okay? So we'll see. January will be a very interesting month for the stock market. And I want to make that clear so we can come back here on February 1st and see where we are. I could see either one happen. And listen, I'm not a time traveler here. I need to wait for the close on this one. Anyways, let's check Bitcoin. Well, is there even a point of checking Bitcoin? Lord, man. Look at this guy did. Well, man, I just play video games. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I have no idea what happened, man. It wasn't me. It was my crazy girlfriend. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, listen, I told you, I am a silver in League of Legends. I'm horrible. I look like a nerd, but I'm a nerd that can't even play video games. Can I say this? What nerd cannot play video games?
Rant alert.
What nerd is not good at video games? Okay? If you talk like this, you better be good at video games. You better be good at video games. If you talk like that, you gotta be good at video games, man. What else do you do? Holy crap. How do you be a silver in League of Legends and you talk like a damn nerd? I haven't played that game in 10 years, and I bet I could kick that guy's ass in League of Legends. Shit, man. Look at Bitcoin, by the way. Like I can watch him paint dry over here. We have to start talking about news and tweets because Bitcoin doesn't move. Holy crap. Anyways, I'm gonna start going on here.
Rant alert.
Vitalik. That's what an alien would say. He's plowing Caroline. That's the most disturbing thought. Seeing SBF plowing Caroline is probably the most disturbing thing I could possibly think of in my head. I'm a silver. You like that, baby? Oh my lord. Yeah, we're scamming people. Yeah, you like to scam? That's so disturbing. Her glass is just going. Oh my lord! All right. Anyways, I'm done with that. Let's move on. Plowing and clapping. Okay. Where were we? We're still in macro. Okay. So I did my spiel about the stock market. Why I think January is going to be a big month. It is a big month. I don't care what you guys say. You can say, Jordan, you're crazy. It doesn't matter what happens in January. Okay, let's come back on February 1st and see where we're at. Something tells me that this sideways action is going to resolve before then, and it's going to be telling on what's to come, at least for the next few months. Let's come back on February 1st, and then you guys can talk shit. All right? And I will come back and I'll talk shit. All right? We got a deal? Let's see. She is from... Oh, I don't know what that word means. I'm not going to say it. I won't sleep tonight with that nightmare looming. Clint, you will sleep. Listen, Clint, you bang Melissa. You bang Java's girl. You'll sleep very, very well. Clint, I hope your wife's not around, by the way. Anyways, so we talk about stock market. Listen, who knows what's going to happen with this shit. I will say, make sure you pay attention to that because that could be huge. The DXY. So, I mean, this is interesting, right? Because we actually did get a close below the 50-week moving average, or the moving averages, last week, which was interesting. I was not expecting you to do that after getting bought up 2 weeks in a row, right? Bought up. You got to close below there. You're still above these two previous peaks from 2016 and 2020, though. Like, this is such a big level. It's tough. It's really, really tough to know what this is going to do here. I am still going to stick by it. I think this gets a short-term bounce. It could go sideways here for a little bit. That's definitely a point. And then kind of come up. But I do think it eventually comes to the upside, which could bring stocks. Hopefully they get a pump before then and they can kind of get a pullback when this does come up. But, you got to think that this is going to get a bounce here still. As much as closing below the 50 is actually a pretty big deal based off history on this. Closing below it here, But, we'll see. I would say until you break back below this, maybe you come back down to the bottom of this like bigger kind of channel with one deviation because of the money printing. But we'll see. We'll see with this. Like I always say, doing TA on the DXY is you can do it, I guess, but one news event can swing this so far in a direction. So we'll see with that. Bitcoin versus the S&P continues up. Once again, we're 1 month down. Bitcoin will outpace the S&P for the next couple months. I will say it again. Bitcoin will outpace the S&P for the next couple months. You guys were laughing at me, spitting at my chest when I said that a month and a half ago. Since then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 2 months of up against the S&P. Pah! Come at me. I still think it's going to continue up from there. I still see this, whether it wants to do a little W formation or just come up from here. Still think this comes up in the next couple months. It's kind of my thought process. I think Bitcoin is closer to its bottom than the stock market is. So I still think stocks got a while to go. We went over all that shit. Like, we can go over all these stocks, whether it's freaking Apple. I think Apple's got lower to go. I think Tesla probably can get a bounce here, right? Why is this all jacked up? Oh, maybe it's not. Wait, this is not correct. This is not what we had before. What the heck? Something's wrong with this. It was at the 786, I swear. Anyways, Tesla, I guess, could get a bounce somewhere in this region. You could see it come down to 106 and then bounce, but we're not going to spend any time on stocks today. Screw stocks. There'll be a point where I actually might buy some stocks, though. Or actually, I will buy some stocks. Apple, Tesla, and probably some Google, too, at certain levels. So, yeah, I guess that's kind of what I want to touch on in the macro, That's kind of what I want to touch on the macro. Wait, who's this? Oh, shit. Never mind. Let's see. Printers must be turned on soon. Facts. You think so? Do you think the printer... Let me see. So we got Lieutenant Dan Dangle came in and said, where's Lieutenant Dan Dangle? It's a great name, by the way. Let's see. Lieutenant Dan Dangle. Wait, where is it? Let's see. Bulls buying any small dips, said Mike. Mike, the Bulls are buying any small dips. I mean, you could make the case either way. You could say the Bulls are buying any small dips and the Bears are selling any small rips. Hey, call me Dr. Seuss. Call me Dr. Seuss in this bitch. Anyways, I guess that's not too much I want to spend on a macro. Let's wait, to the stock market. The futures look like they're slightly up here, or they were up before the stream. Now they're down. That's crazy. That was actually a pretty big swing. If you actually look at the futures over here, yeah, look at that spike. They were up like 1% before the stream. Now they're coming back down. You see some volatility. Well, let's see what happens with this tomorrow. I don't take too much into account with this until you actually are in the morning time, where it has the whole night to digest all the orders that come through from the time off. So We'll see what happens with that over the course of time. Was it 822? Holy moly. See, this structure gives me a little, this structure keeps me going, man. It keeps me going because I got to get through this little list over here, and it helps me not get off in an hour. All right, let's do some altcoins. Altcoins. All right, everyone shill an altcoin you want me to look at. Everyone down in the chat, show me an altcoin, your best altcoin. Show me your best altcoin in the chat. We'll pick a few. We'll start with Sol though. We will start with little old Solana at 1113. Little old Selena coming in. What do you guys think about Selena, by the way? Your best Selena thoughts. 1113 went all the way down to 7. Now it's back up to 11. Okay, I mean, a little bit of a rebound. I would say, it's cool. I mean, after a big sell-off, you're going to expect a rebound. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be like Captain Savable, I guess you guys know the reference. Captain Savable. You get a big dump, you're going to get a little rebound, man. You get a big dump, you're going to get a little rebound. Get a big dump, you're going to get a little rebound. You're not just going to go down a straight line. But, here's the deal. My take is, and my take continues the same, I think Bitcoin gets a rise. I see a lot of people calling for like $25 now on Sol. I see a lot of people calling for absolute crazy shit on Sol, right, to the upside after this dump. We'll see. I'm not sold. I'm not sold. Get it? No pun intended. I'm definitely not sold. Now it's just a matter of, okay, can you break these sort of local highs? Looking left. I mean, we had resistance back here, kind of a same little consolidation point, just kind of in the opposite direction, right? Consolidation pump, consolidation dump. Can you get back over this $15 level now? And I mean, I think it can get back up here to take this inequality, right? Big move down, come back up. You take that inequality in the chart. But the issue that I see, and you guys probably already know the issue that I see on this. Guys, in the chat, what's the issue that I see on this chart? And I guess maybe I shouldn't say it's an issue, but at least in the short term, what's the issue? The issue is, and you guys know what the issue is. Who knows? Someone knows. Ooh, pick on me. I know the issue. Jordan, the issue is that I do not have FOMO yet. I need to go higher to buy. That is the issue. We need to go higher. It is not bullish because the green candle is not big enough. That is the issue, right? Right? Hello? Jordan? No, horse guy, that is not the issue. That it ain't the issue on the chart. The issue that we have is this wick. Jasmine. Sol is most not a hidden gem. Sol's a hidden gem. I still think Sol's a good project at the end of the day. It just has a lot of FUD going on around it right now. It doesn't mean it's like terrible. It's just has a lot of sell pressure right now because it was closely tied to FTX. It's a lot going on with this bullshit, man. But I would say the issue you have, at least in the short term, is this freaking wick down here. How big is this wick? 18% wick. They're coming back for 18% of their money down here. Okay. Now, that could just be, once again, a retake of the wick to form a W formation to come back up. But if you're looking at this, you retook all these vectors right here. Why don't they pull it back here at this point and then bring it back up? Still think they come for this wick. This wickaroo down here before they bring it up higher, which is cool, right? It's not, you actually want to see that. You'd rather them come back down now and come back up, but we'll see, right? We'll see. I think that wick gets taken there in the short term. I don't see how you just move up quick there. It can't scale. FTX falsely propped it up. Should have never pumped to 262. Yeah, I mean you could make that case for any altcoin for sure. You could literally say that about any altcoin. Like what altcoin actually does anything? None. Look at Cardano. Cardano doesn't do shit. You know what I mean? Look look at anything. Look at XRP. Doesn't do shit. Look at Doge. Doesn't do shit. You know, you can make that case with any altcoin. Though, you know, well, obviously we'll see what happens. I do think it comes back down though. I sort of made my bold claim that Solana. I'm looking for like a $2 and $2.30 Solana. You might call that FUD. You might say that's ridiculous. That's just my take. I think it sounds bad. It sounds bad, I will say. But you got to remember, I mean, since November, Sol's done that save move, which is about a 75% drop in 2 months. So we'll see. Might be crazy, but I don't think it is. So that's Solina. $1.50 said DJ. I'm going for a 230 on Sol. 230. By the way, the price is 11.11 right now. Make a wish, everyone in the chat. The price is 11.11. You'll never see that again on Sol. Actually, you probably will. At least in the short term. All right, so Solina. What you got? You guys asked for some other stuff in here. XRP is kind of juicy, dude. There's a lot of juicy alts at the moment for short-term trades. I don't think for longer-term trades. The fact that XRP had this weird-ass wick. You guys see this today? XRP had this weird-ass wick all the way down to 30 cents. Almost exactly to 30 cents on the dot, and then got bought right back up. It was like a 10% wick down here. 11.5% drop today, and then just came right back up and actually closed the candle green today. Very, very weird candle. Out of nowhere, like nothing else dropped. Just XRP just got destroyed down, got right back up. I was like, what the hell happened there? But interesting stuff. I would say, you know, all these altcoins are showing that something big is brewing. We talked about Ethereum already. How you have like the resistance coming down and the support coming up. Oh, let me change this to altcoins, by the way. Guys, you're supposed to remind me to change the damn menu. I need your help in here. Okay, I need your help. I love you. If you could help me out, that'd be great. By the way, guys, smack up that like button. I don't know how many likes we got, but if we could hit 300 likes today, you guys will make my day. 300 likes. So that is a great bear market goal. That you guys would make my day if we could hit 300 likes. Seriously make my day. You really, really would. Let me see, you guys. Change the menu. Thank you, your mom. Look at your mom. Only your mom. Look at your mom. She's so... Holy crap. Look at that face. She looks so worried. Is she taking a shit when she just saw Bitcoin? That was probably from April this year. Taking a shit. Change the menu in that picture. Lord. Hopefully, your mom. I don't think that's you, but if it is, we gotta do something a little bit with the with the look on your face, man. Anyways, XRP. I mean, same thing. Resistance, support coming up. Something's gonna have to give here on this little juiciness. And even if you zoom out on this, if you do a quick little zoom out, let me come over here to like the weekly time frame, like the bigger picture. You're sort of at this point where it's like, man, this is a big macro point, right? Support all throughout this area. Big macro point for XRP. And if you actually do the same thing to the downside, you'll notice that you're getting squeezed here, man. Something is brewing in the system. Is it going to be that massive capitulation? Is it going to be that massive move up? We should know soon. At least this first small little move. We should know soon within the next couple of days. Same thing as Bitcoin and ETH. Probably going to see a move by Thursday. It's just a matter of what direction you're going to go. I think you see a move to the upside before dumping. Just my take. I think it'll be quick. Whatever that move is, I think it's going to be a quick move. Nothing prolonged. And we kind of go from there, you know. But I can't get bearish at support here. This is a weekly support, a daily support. I got to think this gets a move to the upside. Takes this liquidity to the upside. And then depending on what happens up here, as far as news, as far as narrative and things like that, then obviously you can come right back down. But still think you get the move to the upside. Just playing the levels, just playing support. You can't get bearish at support. How many times we got to say this? If you break the support, okay. But if you're on it, You can't be bearish. Play the percentages, if you know what I mean. Jelly bean. Clint's too funny. Let me see what Clint is saying. I love what Clint says though. Shane said delayed blow off top this summer. Ooh, look at what Shane's coming in here with. Shane's coming in with the hopium. Shane, I love when Shane comes in with the hopium. Shane said delayed blow off top this summer. Wow. I'm seeing a lot of people say that. I think Bathwater has the same thought process too. Bathwater, you still have that thought process? Are you changing your mind? I can see it. And that kind of goes with the stock market sort of not crashing narrative and the January being a good month for Bitcoin in the stock market narrative. That kind of goes with that narrative. I think what this sounds crazy. I think whatever happens this month is going to set us up based off of everything I look at. So we'll see. I think, Shane, that is not a... It sounds crazy. It does sound crazy that you say that. No, I wouldn't say a blow off top to the I'm not saying like all-time highs or something, but I can see that summer rally. And you might be saying, Jordan, why a summer rally? Well, we'll take a look also why I think that's possible. Some type of little rally in the summertime. Why do I say that too? That's a really good point. Because if we go back to Bitcoin, right, just real quick, as Shane makes a great point here. We go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin usually likes to have decent summers. The summers tend to be good for Bitcoin, right? I mean, even in bearish times. This is June really to August, right? Bitcoin was at least bullish or sideways in a bearish market. You'll take that. June, same thing. June to September, if you want to call the summer, was bullish here. Obviously June of 2020 to August was obviously bullish here. 2019, I'm not sure about 2019 actually. Let me see. 2019, actually, no, I should have known. 2019, obviously May to about July was obviously a bullish time. Even in the bearish markets, you'll notice that you actually get good moves up. Yeah, same thing. June to August still had a pretty good size move up, even in a bear market. I can go all the way back in time. The summers June and July tend to be good months for Bitcoin. And that's why I could see that, but you need everything to go your way, right? The next couple of months, you need everything to go your way. You need the inflation to continue down. You need the Fed to continue to, drop it from 50 to 25 to 0. You need everything to go your way. And we'll see. You need earnings to not be like absolute dog shit, which I think they're going to end up being dog shit in Q1, but we'll see. We'll see. Driving bicycle now. YJT said Shane is still celebrating Xmas. Sure. And that's why they just say sell in May and go away. Though I look at Bitcoin, it actually goes up in June and July a lot of the times. We just looked. I mean, every year it went up in June and July. All right. Anyways. Lieutenant Daniel said depression gonna go down. Listen, man, you take the... Lieutenant Dan. Hold on, Lieutenant Dan. Where's Lieutenant Dan on the chat? Where's Lieutenant Dan? Lieutenant Dan, you take this year in the chops, man. I will say this. I am grateful that we went through this year together. Because if you've been through a bear market where you're actually in the market heavy. I've been through a bear market before, but I wasn't in the market heavy, right? It was just passively kind of watching videos here and there. But if you go through a bear market where you're in the market, you learn so much shit. I've learned so much. I learned so much in 2022 that I had no idea about. And I'm grateful for that. And if you've gone through a year like this where everything's just down, 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 you learn so many freaking lessons, and it really humbles you a little bit. Number one, and number two, you learn many lessons, right? Take profits when the market goes up. You learn to have the biggest emotional control you ever had. Nothing can faze me as far as markets goes. Nothing can. Right? My emotions in the market are gone to the upside and to the downside. And sort of you learn so much shit, and it's better getting in the market, you know, during bad times than good times. Because if you get in the market during good times, you're never gonna know when to get out, and you're never gonna know when to how should I say this? You're never gonna. You're just gonna be a moon boy, right? And that's okay. I mean, listen, we'll all probably turn into moon boys and moon girls again, right? Let's be honest. It's easy to say now, but when everything's going nuts, it's easy to turn into a moon boy and moon girl again, which we won't. We will stay humble, and we will stay looking at the factors that have topped us out last time. Okay, we'll take this year in the chops. Take it in the chops, and you become a better person for this year. You have. Okay? I will always say that, man. Let's see. Glad the menu changed. Thank you. We are getting through the menu, my man. Clint, get out of here, man. Clint always loves coming up with the jokes. I love my big hunk with peanuts. Oh my God, my shrimp is jumbo. Get out of here with the shrimp, bro. Get out of here with the damn shrimp. Let's do a quick poll. Let's do a poll. We're going to do 2 polls, actually. 2 polls. The first one we're going to do is, and you guys got 2 minutes to answer this poll. Do you think shrimp is good? Do you think shrimp is good? And what I mean by good is, do you think shrimp is worth eating versus just getting something else? I would argue no. Let's see what the community thinks. And then we're going to do another question. Okay? Because I love questions. I like asking you guys questions too. I love it. All right. Let me see. Jason said, check out Foundation Token. Legal cross-chain crypto mixer about to launch. So it's not out yet. I'm assuming it's not out yet. If that's what we're looking at here. Foundation Token. Whoops, I didn't even spell it right. Foundation. Oh, it's not even out yet, man. We can't look at it. What do you think this is? 2021? We look at meme coins? Come on, Jordan. We love meme coins. I want to reminisce about Shiba. I made so much money in Shiba in 2021, and I lost it all. Man, I need to make it back all in one trade. I'm going long on Shiba right now, 1000x. 1000x. Oh, what's this? Foundation token? Just about to launch? Oh, this looks like a good idea. It's kind of like SafeMoon. SafeMoon as a use case. Oh, should I do Foundation or Shiba? I don't know. They both have a lot of hype on Twitter. I think I'm going to do Foundation token. Seems like it has a lot of hype. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Shrimp is the cockroach of the sea, but it's good. The cockroach of the sea? Oh, you guys are trolling me on the poll. I can't believe the poll. I can't. It's like you're eating a booger that tastes worse than a booger. It's like an oyster. It's the same thing. Let me see. Poll trolled. The poll is troll. I don't believe the poll. Can you check Jasmine, said Sebastian. Let's do Jasmine for Sebastian here. Jasmine for Sebastian. Where is he? Where's my boy? This must have been a while ago. Shit. This must have been a long time ago. All right, we're going back down. We going down. Jasmine. Everyone loves Jasmine. Is it just me, or like out of all like the low cap stuff, Jasmine always gets talked about for whatever reason. Always. All right, Jasmine. What do we got cooking here? Wow. I'll give you a little pump song for Jasmine. You haven't heard it in a while. Nice, man. We'll stay zoomed in, and then we'll zoom out, and we'll sort of be like, we're the meme. Because we really haven't gone anywhere. But what's more profitable farm, shrimp or oysters? Chicken. Isn't shrimp the chicken of the sea, apparently? No, tuna is the chicken of the sea. Oh, man, I can't wait till we can start partying like this. It's going to be soon. 14 months through this bear market, man. 14 months. In another 14 months, the halving will be here. 14 months of this bullshit. So that 14 months went by quick, I will say. This is at this point, this has been the longest bear market of Bitcoin's history. Funny enough, right? People say this has not been the worst bear market. This has been the worst bear market. There's been no bear market rallies, straight down for 14 damn months. Sick of this shit. Anyways, Jasmine. Nice little move up on Jasmine. You know, I mean, not the end of the world. Though, we'll say it'll take a 34% move from the lows if you got in from down there. Now, what's the move here, though? What's the next move that we got? Where's my little slinky dink? My little slinky dink. Yes, I said my slinky dink. Higher lows, lower lows. Okay, nice bullish divergence. You came up and you took this vector here now. All right. The question is now, the move you're looking for has already kind of happened at this point. Like this would have been take profit 1 area, right at these previous lows, and this is take profit 2 if you're still in it. So I mean, the question is, now you're kind of too late, right? The move was down here to get in, because this could easily just roll back over, sort of try to make a W and then come back up. I would say, I mean, look at this. Let me look at the highs. You actually don't have bearish divergence yet. The issue is if this comes up here, you're going to start creating some bearish divergence with higher highs and lower highs, which could be interesting. Though I look at this and I say, okay, this probably comes up to 0.004 at the very, very least. Reason why, once again, I think Bitcoin moves up. Bitcoin charts portray altcoin charts, and you also got this last little vector here on the upside. But then you got an issue because you got all this down the downside. So once again, I could see this rolling over here, making a higher low, coming back up, 4.6, bada bing, bada boom. We take it from there. But once again, I mean, the move was to get in down here. Right, this was the move down here. When you saw this higher low, lower low, that was the move. The move's already happened. So nice. That's what I'm talking about. But now you're kind of in a tough spot. I went long from here. This would probably be a better short opportunity here, honestly. Scalps at Hibachi place is the best. No, dude. When I go to Hibachi, Mike.
Rant alert.
Did you really just say you get scallops at Hibachi? Mike. Did you really? Look what Mike just said in the chat. Mike really just said he gets scallops at a hibachi place is the best. Are you serious? You gotta get the steak. Nothing beats the steak with the rice and the veggies at hibachi. I never want to ever hear you again. They say scallops at a hibachi place is the best. You got to get the, what's it called? The filet mignon. You got to, I have saliva in my mouth right now. I can't even talk. I sound like I'm a fan of Ethereum Classic. I never, ever want to hear that from you again. Scallops. Scallops have no flavor. They don't even suck up the juice. The chicken and the filet mignon are the two best things at hibachi. I don't want to hear, if I ever see you guys at hibachi, for whatever reason, I don't know why would I would see you, but if I ever see you at hibachi and I see you have shrimp or scallops at hibachi, I will come over there, take your plate, okay? And I will ask the server, can you please make him some steak? Because this is embarrassing for him. This guy watches my stream and he's eating scallops at hibachi. That's it. I'm done. I'm out. See ya.
Nope.
I'm just playing. we ain't playing that game. All right, let me get rid of that. I'm with Jordan. It's yeah, you can't do it. Surf and turf. All right. Anyways, let's look at a few more alts here. It's 847, man. We are killing it. I love the list. The list keeps me going, man. You guys like the list? Let me know, guys. Do you like the list format? Let me know. It keeps me rocking and rolling. If it wasn't for the list, I'd be like, okay, it's an hour. I'm out of here. You know. Anyways, let's jump on into some of you guys are asking about algo. Came up a little bit. See, these altcoins, I mean, they're coming up a little bit, but man, it's just sad. You look at these things and it's like, oh, wow, okay. This thing's up, 12% from its lows. That's awesome. All of a sudden, you look, even just from like November, you look and you go, oh my God, there's so much ground to make up here. Algorand, I do love where it's at on the weekly. I absolutely love where Algorand's at on the weekly. And I have a tough time not like controlling myself because I look at algo and if it wasn't for the macro situation, this would be the point where I'd be going nuts on algo right here. I would be going nuts on Algorand right here. Why? I mean, look at where it's at, man. You're at the 2019 lows, 2018 lows. Yeah, man. How could you not love where that is for at least a small risk reward play to the upside? If it wasn't for the uncertainty in January, I would love picking up a whole bunch of Algorand right here. If this was 2018 in the same spot right here, I'd be scooping it up. It's just interesting. Like, what do you guys think about? Like, what do you guys think about these altcoins? Because they're all getting to, not all of them. There's still some of them that are still sketchy, but there's some of them that are getting to seriously, like just unbelievable points in the charts. And if you want to be a little more dubious, maybe something like this over time, like a big weekly falling wedge or something like that, still could go lower in that situation. But interesting shit. We'll see. I mean, on the daily time frame, it's hard for me to really look at this and say you've gone anywhere. But if we want to zoom in, if we want to do a little zoomy zoom, and this you went down fast here, and you got to come and take all this shit. This one up here, this one here. You got to hope that Bitcoin gets that move to the upside. If you do, I'm looking for you to take this area. I'm looking for you to take this area up here. All right? Which seems like a big move. It's really not. I mean, it is actually a pretty big move. 22% move, 50, 60% move. Those sound kind of dumb, but at the same point, if you're going to continue this trajectory, maybe you come back down W, come back up, retest, and then sort of come back down like this. That's probably the most realistic scenario for me. Probably a little bit quicker than that, not into February, but we'll see. I mean, algo, you got to snap back and take all these. Look at this. You just straight move down. You got to snap back and at least take some of this money to the upside. No? Especially at just major level looking left. Right? Boop, boop. It's likely to get a bounce there. As crazy as that sounds. As crazy as it sounds. Polygon Matic. Algo's a buy. Definitely trying to accumulate algo and near. I mean, it's not even just Algorand. You guys know, we've talked about a bunch of these. I love where Link is, right? Link is just at such a good level. It could drop to like $5. I mean, you're at 560. Risk versus reward there's not bad. But all these previous highs from 2019, 2020, all the lows from this year, just sitting there at the lows. It's tough not to like it there. It's tough. You sort of got to rein yourself in and realize, okay, there's still a risk with altcoins because you don't really know what's going to happen with the stock market in January. So I tell myself, Jordan, if you want altcoins, just wait it out a little bit. Wait through January. See where the market is at the end of January. If you think that's going to be a big turning point, and then see if the altcoins go up a little bit from then. Okay, I mean, whatever. Okay, you lose out on a 15x versus a 14x. Okay, cool. But I guess for me, altcoins waiting a little bit on alts for now. But they're all getting to extremely appetizing scum-a-da-da levels very, very soon. Very, very soon. Let me see. Polygon fights Pentagons. All right, let's see this poll, by the way. Do you think shrimp is good? 66% said yes. I can't deal with you guys. I seriously cannot deal with you guys that you like shrimp that much. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like the list. Whoever you're with somewhat irritating sometimes. Not judging. Oh, Lord. Add more points to the list. I think we already did the let's chill part along the way. Oh, we always do the let's chill part along the way. You know? All right. I think where are we at? We'll give it 7 more minutes. I'll make it the first 2-hour stream in quite a while. Why not? 7 more minutes for you guys. Let's chill out. If there's any cool points, let me know. I'll put some of your guys' chats. Let me know in the chat, man. If you guys have any cool counterpoints to any of the things I was saying today, any arguments to any food items, let me know. I'll put your chat on top of the screen here, and we'll chill out for a little bit as we watch Bitcoin paint dry, like usual. Any altcoins going up right now? Let's see. Litecoin's trying. Litecoin is the only one that's really trying for anything, and even then, it's like a little baby. It's a little baby here, little baby Litecoin. I'm actually bullish on Litecoin in 2023. The Litecoin halving. You know, guys, why I'm bullish on Litecoin in 2023? If you actually look at from back here, Litecoin bottomed in December of 2018, back in 2018, right? When did Bitcoin do it? I'm pretty sure Bitcoin bottomed on December 10th. So it's interesting because Litecoin in 2018 was, I believe, the only altcoin that bottomed before Bitcoin did. Which, you know, could you see the same thing here in 2023 with the Litecoin halving coming up again? And we'll say that Litecoin was one of the only altcoins that outpaced Bitcoin in 2019 little run up with a 6x. Can Litecoin outpace Bitcoin again in 2023 with the Litecoin halving in July of this year? We shall see. It's an interesting little narrative. You guys know, I mean, I'm willing to flip my thought process on some alts from time to time. I'm not really that bullish on Litecoin for the longer term, but I could see the play in the next few months. I could see that play. Once again, I want to see where we get through January. So there's a chance that you can see this dump back down to like $30 if the stock market wants to do a little dumperoo. But if it doesn't, hey, end of January comes around, still holding up, stock market looks good, maybe I'll pick up some Litecoin at that time. But until then, we patiently wait for the sort of bear market, bull market oscillator that we have here. Pick any comment by John M. John M loves the comments. Where is he today? Even I can't say that with a straight face. Shrimp. Oh God! All right, we're going back up for this one. Where's John M? John M. And John M said, I can't say that with a straight face, so I know he's kidding. Let's go up. What did he say? Where is he? John M. Wait, what? It's not showing up. Oh my Lord. That was a great comment too. What do you think about the football game tonight? It's a good one, Mike. The football game is it's the what is it? Packers Lions tonight? Who is it tonight? I have no idea who it is tonight, actually. I have zero clue who's playing tonight. Who's playing tonight, Mike? Let's see. Who's playing tonight? No, Packers Lions is next week. Whoever wins goes to the playoffs, right? NFL schedule. Let's see, who's playing tonight? Oh, come on. NFL scores? This should work. Oh, Bills Bengals. That's a tough one, man. I think those teams are pretty evenly matched. I'm not going to lie. Who's the home team here? Bengals? Home team wins. If the home team's Bengals, I'm taking the Bengals. I'm taking the cop-out answer here. Taking the cop-out answer. Oh, when's second poll? What was the second poll here? I forget what my second poll was, to be honest. Let's get rid of that. Can we get a John, can we get a poll on whether we think Fashad is alive? Yes or no? Fashad? Sure. I don't know. I don't think anyone knows who Fashad is. Is Fashad bull market? I mean, listen, at this point, guys, we haven't had great luck with whales coming back to the stream. Is Fashad, bull market whale, still alive? We haven't had great luck. If you guys, you know, Squiggy, that didn't go over very well. If you guys are around for the Squiggy shebang. Fashad was a bull market whale. Do you think Fashad is still alive? I think most people know who Fashad is. Litecoin halving will be the biggest news in crypto watch. Oh, I agree. I agree. Based off what happened last time, Litecoin could do very, very well in 2023. So obviously, a lot of it depends on the outside factors. And if we continue to follow the fractals here, we should know by the end of this month. We should. Free Samantha. Just read the chat. F that dude, trader. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that guy. I don't know what happened to Squigs, man. He went nuts. He went absolutely nuts. Any TA on Doge? Doji? The Doja? Look at Litecoin. Litecoin's about to get another little rip to the upside. Litecoin's about ready to go there. The Doja is... Let's see the Doja. The Doja. The Doja's in the chat. Let's see. The Doge. Well, I mean, you came back down for, I mean, this big move up because of the Twitter shebang. Came all the way back down. Took all that sort of liquidity to the downside. And now you're kind of open to do whatever you want to do here. I mean, I would argue that getting below these levels here was kind of key. And now you're kind of stuck below. But I will say this. If Doge can get back up and reclaim above this orange box, it's going to have a nice move to the upside, man. It's going to have a low, low, low. And what do we know about the deviations, man? Whenever you see this deviation and then you get back into the range, it's going to have a nice move to the upside, right? Low, 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 swing low, sort of a little fake out. This gets back in here, you said. I think this comes back up and then it sort of takes all this inequality to the upside now. But you got to wait. Watch for a break back above this, really anywhere above, 7.2 cents or so. Then you got a nice little deviation. Then you're looking for the move back up. If this curls back over here, it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest. And then you're probably coming back down to test these lows again. So a lot of it happens. What happens in this area right here, But watch out for that. That could be a nice little trade if you can catch the reclaim back into this range, for sure. Let's see what happened to God. Bashard lost all his crypto. I guess so, man. If XRP wins the case, it will go to at least $8. $8? $8? Come on, man. Let's be realistic here. XRP will not go to $8 if it wins the case. Well, let's be real. Can we keep it 100 here? Can we keep it 100? The reason why we're going to keep it 100 is XRP to $8. Let's do some quick math. Do some quick math for you. So XRP is at 30 cents. Okay? For XRP to get to $8, it would need the same market cap that it would basically need to do, let's see, 24x. 24 times 17 billion. Let's do some math on the phone here. So let's do 24 times 17, shall we? Let's bring a little calculator out here. 24 times 17. So you would need a market cap of $408 billion, which is currently $100 billion more than Bitcoin's market cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, I'll say this. Maybe if it wins the case and maybe in the next bull market, maybe. But that's a lot, man. That is a lot. I'm pretty sure that's right around where Ethereum's market cap was at the peak last year. That's a lot of moolah that you need to go into XRP to get it to $8. We'll see. But I wouldn't rule it out. But that would be like a peak of the peak. That would be like, you know, Bitcoin was at 100K, ETH was at 10K, and then XRP, like that would be like a peak of a bull market price, man. That I wouldn't think it would settle up at $8, you know, and just sit there. That would be like a bear. That would be like a freaking like a blow off top scenario, if you know what I mean. BTC would go up too. Oh yeah, facts. I'm just comparing it to the current market cap, I guess. XRP hitting $8. That means Bitcoin will do 100x from here, and so the rest of the market. But doesn't mean I think XRP is a bad investment. I just think I just don't think it hits $8 personally. You know, could it hit 2, 3? Yeah, sure. 8? You know, I don't know. We'll see. XRP will lose the case and holders will get wrecked. I wouldn't say that either. I think that's a little bit doom and gloom. I think the fact that it's gone on this long shows that they probably, I mean, I could be wrong. I think that shows the case that they probably won't lose. Anyways, I'm getting off, guys. I've been on here for 2 hours. The list is keeping me on here too long. I love the list though. Appreciate you guys. I mean, you guys have been here for 2 hours. Appreciate you watching every single day. Like I said, if we could hit 300 likes on today's stream, that would be freaking awesome. If you hang out here for the last 2 hours, smack that like button. 2023, we're going to add so much shit to the stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. Slowly but surely, we're in the race here. And we look forward to some better days and price action, which also makes the stream more fun. But we make it as fun as we can with the stuff that we have in front of us, unfortunately. So, anyways, catch you guys tomorrow. We'll do a stream at 9:45 in the morning. I probably... It's just so boring right now. At some point here, I'll probably go to... Probably some days just making some videos in the morning instead of live streaming in the morning, at least until volatility picks up. I'll do a stream tomorrow just because it's sort of the first stock market open stream that we've had since, around Christmas time. So I'll stream tomorrow morning, but going forward, there might be some mornings where I don't necessarily stream in the morning, and I'll do a video, or sometimes maybe we'll do a member stream or something instead going forward. But tomorrow I'll be live, so I'll see you guys at 9:45. If I don't see you then, I'll see you tomorrow night at you get sometimes it's 6:30, sometimes it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, later, peace, and don't do anything I want to do. Don't panic sell crypto. Most of them panic sell crypto, but don't be afraid to take profits in the bear market rallies until proven otherwise. Peace out, my friends. Later.